hooks up with girls, so you should be honored you got her at all.
Yeah, whatever. Look, Adam and Kira are obviously going together. Luke is going with Tia. Can't you at least keep the group together and save me from finding another date?
Fine, I'll go with you.
Thank you.
I mean, you're probably a better kisser than Emily is anyway. Now she uses a lot of time. Come on, pay me and help me study for my psych test.
Will you wear the slut fit?
Don't push your luck.
Hey, Felix, thanks for coming down here. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, Hart. What's wrong?
Ethan's wrong.
You guys broke up?
No.
What happened?
He told me I'm fucking distracting him from his work. He wants to stay together, but he just needs space. He said my classes were as hard as I'd understand.
What? Your classes are easily as hard as his. Maybe harder.
I know, I'm just as smart as he is. It makes me so angry, you know? I mean, I can't stand to be degraded like that. His supposed belief in me was the one thing that was consistent here, the one thing, and now I don't even seem to have that. It just makes me angry, that's all. His off is a great place for me to be, and it's better than hurt. A hell of a lot better than lonely.
That is one of the most depressing things I've ever heard. You need to break up with him.
I don't want to die alone. I don't even like cats. Nothing. I guess it's just, I'd rather be with him a little less than not at all, if that makes any sense. I should just drop it. I don't want to go and make a big mess out of the one thing I'm growing accustomed to.
You know, you're someone so outgoing and spontaneous. You're one of the most timid people I've ever met. So how's music theory going these days?
Could be better. Sort of give it up. It's just one of those things I'm never going to get.
Hart, you were doing so well. I know you're capable of it. Maybe use the extra time Ethan is giving you for that. I know you can do it. I'll help you again. Just like old times.
God, it's good to hear your voice. It's been weeks.
Yeah. It has. Actually, I'm meaning to ask. Did I do something to you?
What?
No, please. Don't take it the wrong way. I really want to know. Did I do something to offend you? Because we were hanging out like every day, and now you don't want to see me at all.
I do want to see you. Fuck, don't even say I don't want to see you. It's like I told you before, our friendship worries Ethan, and I thought it would be strong enough that you'd understand that.
Yeah, it is. It just kind of sucks not having you around.
It really sucks not having
Well, maybe now that Ethan wants space, we can hang out more again.
you. Look, Felix, I really don't want to push him any further away. I mean, especially with these new problems, I have to try and make this work. Do you think you can understand that?
Yeah, I understand. Don't worry about it. And don't worry too much about the Ethan thing either, okay? Your love conquers all that jazz. But I should get going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta go wash some dishes.
What? I've missed you. We'll do this again sometime, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks again. For everything.
Anytime. Thanks.
Hey, Miss Zwickel. I was so glad to have received your call today. It's been so long since I've had a good conversation.
Hi.
You're talkative today.
I need some more weed.
Liking it that much, are you? I thought you might just want to chat or something.
I do, but I'm not in any state for it. I won't impress you much now. We can talk when I'm high.
Fair enough. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine? Don't I look fine?
Not really. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, Jamie. I just failed a midterm, but no big deal, right? It's not like I was ever going to succeed anyway. It's not like I was going to be the best here. Maybe I don't want to talk to you after all. How about that weed?
You failed a midterm? Doesn't really seem like your style.
Well, I was quite worried about it last night. Very stressed.
Shocking.
So I just had to get high and calm myself down, but then I didn't study. Aren't you impressed? I thought you'd be impressed.
Fair enough. I encouraged you to let loose a little bit, not let yourself go.
Great. Now even my dealer's judging me. That's just lovely.
I thought I was your friend.
Friend? Jamie, what kind of friends only ever talk in an artfully graffiti tunnel?
The kind that intrigue each other.
Are you going to sell me something, or do you need to tell everyone that the campus's biggest dealer has decided to go out of business?
Fern, that seems a little bit...
Thank you.
Where'd you get the cash?
Sold the textbook?
You see, I don't feel very good about this.
You're a drug dealer, Jamie. What do you expect?
More than just a high school relationship. I hear him coming.
You guys, we totally did it. We totally got him. It was so simple. By the time we got to him, he was already drinking. He had already drank. Drunk. He had drunk.
Yeah. That sounds biblical. Nice sweatshirt, by the way.
Thanks. Mikey's still pissed I didn't wear it too formal, but I had to save it for tonight. Anyway, by the time I got to him, he was already lumbering around like a drunk sequoia. He probably could have been felt without the roofies. Carrie, you look so awful. How are you feeling?
I feel connected.
Hi.
Here you are, Tia. We've hunted the evil monster to avenge his cruel treatment of you.
Noble goal, nobly achieved. No difficulties, I presume.
Not a one. Do you want to do anything to him, Tia?
No. But Luke and I had talked about one thing. Luke,
Right.
What's that?
just a little warning.
Tells him that the lords of the labyrinth will be watching his every move from this moment forward. We won't, of course, but he doesn't know that.
What's labyrinth? I like it.
Okay, let's get going. We're not very deep. Someone can come in here.
That's what she said.
Nice!
One more thing. If we're gonna get him stuck so far down here that he'll be trying to get out for days, chances are we will be too. Somebody give me a boost. There. Now all we have to do is follow the string back out.
Our very own Ariadne. Very clever.
Okay, now let's get going.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, lift!
Felix,
What are you doing here?
saw you leave the Gamma party, so I followed you. Why'd you come down here?
You need to get away? I don't want to think anymore. Means told me this is a place where your mind never wanders. Nothing. Good image.
Hey, it was a pretty stupid party.
I'd always been so stupid.
Felix, what is bothering you?
I guess I just got a little tired watching you alternately grind with Ethan and bring him more beer. Ethan is stupid, skinny tie.
Excuse me, I don't judge men by the width of their ties. If he's my boyfriend, why wouldn't I be doing these things?
Because he treats you like shit. He only wants to be with you when he wants to be with you. I mean, you're practically his sex slave, and you're too dazzled by him to see it. You didn't even smile once at that whole party, and you're too stubborn to admit that.
It's really cold.
I don't care if it's fucking cold, you need to hear it. You jump into things without thinking twice, which is one of the most wonderful things about you. But the problem with it is, you're afraid to jump out, no matter how unhappy you are.
Maybe I don't want to be alone. Did you ever consider that? I don't want to be just wandering lost in the ether with no real connections to anyone in this fucking school.
No real connections. You really don't feel connected to anyone else in this school, hardly no one.
He's someone everyone wants, and I have him. By some crazy miracle, out of everyone in the world, he picked me. Why the fuck would I let that go and have...
He only calls you up late at night when he wants food or sex. How does that make you any less alone the rest of the time?
Maybe that's enough! It has to be enough. It could take forever to find someone who wants me for anything more than
Are you out of your fucking mind? You really think that no one could want you for anything more than that? You're one of the most amazing people I've ever met, and you just have no idea, do you? You deserve to have someone who will talk to you, who appreciates your mind, someone who will respect you and spend fucking time with you, someone who would draw a circle of fists on the wall because he knows that you would lose it if you drew it on scratch paper and loves that you would lose it if you drew it on scratch paper. I know Ethan's attractive and talented and smart, but maybe there's more to people than that. There are other people out there who may not have those things, but they'll treat you right, and you never have to feel alone or subpar with them. But you don't even see them, because he got you under some sort of fucking spell. He keeps you more alone and isolated than you would ever be otherwise, and that's not fair, because you deserve everything. You deserve more. Someone with all of his golden boy attributes who's actually a good person too. And I wish that I could find someone like that for you, but I have never met such a person. So if you really don't want to face the world alone, which you could totally do,